You are the earthquake I prayed for. You, God, you were the unexpected chaos in my perfectly alphabetized life. I had it all arranged, days labeled, emotions folded, desires muted beneath checklists. And then you, a hurricane in heels, a wildfire with a whisper, a poem that made no grammatical sense yet somehow rewrote my entire language. How do I begin? How do I even dare to articulate the beautiful violence you brought into my world? Because loving you wasn't like falling. No, falling is soft, accidental, romantic. You plummeted me straight into the center of myself. You made my soul scream like a violin at the mercy of a master. God, you played me so beautifully. Do you remember our first glance? Because I do. It wasn't just a moment, it was a collision. My eyes didn't just meet yours. They surrendered. There was no prelude, no warning. Just this jolt, like someone flipped a switch in the dark and suddenly everything I believed in was under review. You made the mundane feel cinematic. You gave Sundays a soundtrack. You turned silence into suspense, and I waited on your every word like a plot twist. You weren't just a person. You were a genre. But let's not lie. This wasn't always roses and reverie. We fought like gods in exile, furious, flawed, loud. Your silence was a blade. My pride? A shield. We broke each other with honesty and rebuilt each other with tears. Tell me, what kind of love makes you both want to run and never leave? What kind of love feels like drowning and breathing for the first time? I ached for you before I knew your name. I missed you in rooms we hadn't yet entered. I wrote poems about your absence before you ever arrived. And yet, here we are. Not perfect, not polished, but real. You're not my happy ending. You're my beginning. My riot, my remedy, my reckoning. I don't want safety with you. I want risk. I want to burn, to bloom, to break, and still believe. So if you ever doubt what we are, if you ever forget the magnitude of this madness, just remember this. I didn't fall in love with you. I rose in love with you, like fire from ash, like dawn from dusk, like a prayer that finally got loud enough to shatter heaven's apathy. Forever, if you dare.